Okay, hello students. Today we start the another rearrangement is Favorsky rearrangement. In last lecture we see the Pinacol rearrangement. In today's lecture we are going to discuss the Favorsky rearrangement and Claisen rearrangement. So first of all we are going to see the Favorsky rearrangement. So what is a Favorsky rearrangement? So what material is required and how the rearrangement takes place. So in that reaction alpha haloketone used as a starting material. It will converted or it will rearrange into derivatives of carboxylic acid in presence of base is required here, in presence of base. So which kind of base is used, that will gives the product. So derivative of carboxylic acid means carboxylic acid, ester or amides are the derivative of carboxylic acid. They are formed when alpha haloketone undergoes rearrangement in presence of base. So various bases are used. Which base are used? If base is hydroxide, it converted, the product is carboxylic acid. If alkoxides are used, RO minus, alkoxides are used, then the product is ester. When amines are used, RNH2, when amines are used, then product form in the rearrangement is amide. The product form is amide. So it depends on which kind of base is used, hydroxide, alkoxide or amines. That will shows which product is formed. So it depends on nature of base. So what is the general reaction? The overall reaction undergoes ring contraction. If cyclic ketones are used, cyclic haloketones are used, they undergoes the ring contraction, means decrease the size, decrease the member of ring or decrease the size of ring. This is a ring contraction. So what is the overall reaction? So here we just discuss, suppose we take, so it is a cyclic ketone, okay. So alpha haloketone, so cyclic ketone is used. This is the alpha position having the halogen. In presence of, suppose hydroxide used as a base, then here the product form is carboxylic acid. The product form is carboxylic acid. But what is the difference? You can see here, the starting molecule is 6-member ring, but in a product there is a 5-member ring. So in that overall reaction, cyclopropanone ring form as a intermediate, and it will undergoes rearrangement, and their result is ring contraction. Ring contraction. You can easily understand this reaction in a mechanism. How this rearrangement takes place, what is the mechanism, we will discuss in next point. So it is just initial. What is the Favorsky rearrangement? It is the rearrangement of alpha haloketone in presence of base and gives the derivative of carboxylic acids. Which are the bases are used? Hydroxide, alkoxide and amines are used. When hydroxide is used, the product is carboxylic acid. When alkoxide is used, the product is ester. When amine is used, product is amide. Okay, so this is a general representation. It is a cyclic haloketone in presence of hydroxide. So that means it form here carboxylic acid. So in next point we discuss the mechanism of this reaction. Suppose here Cl. So it is a alpha chlorocyclohexanone. It is the alpha chlorocyclohexanone. Okay. Suppose we consider here the base is used hydroxide, OH minus. So what is the first step? We discuss here mechanism. It is a mechanism. So in a first step, it is the alpha position, here is the alpha position, right? So here is a Cl. So the another alpha position having the hydrogen, So it is, these hydrogens are acidic due to carbonyl group, alpha hydrogens are acidic. So OH minus in a first step abstract this proton. Okay, so there is abstraction of proton, formation of carbanion, and you all know there is a delocalization, means it is a enolate form. Okay, so you can do the enolate form or you just directly. So this negative charge, this negative carbon is a nucleophile. This carbon having the halogen is leaving group. Here is a partially positive character. That's why the negative carbon will attack here and to lose the Cl minus. When Cl is lost, what happen here? There is a formation of bond between these two carbons. So here is a formation of bond between this carbon. So here formation of cyclopropanone. So this is the cyclopropanone derivative. It is an intermediate form in this reaction. Okay. So after that, what happen? The next is OH minus base remains. This base will again attack on carbonyl carbon. Why? Because it is a sp2 character, 3-member ring, high angle strain is there. So due to this, it is an unstable intermediate. That's why it easily accepts the OH minus. Here is a delocalization. So sp2 convert into sp3. So here O minus, here is a OH is attached. Okay. In a last step, what happen? This comes and form the carbon oxygen double bond. That time, this bond or this bond, there is a cyclopropane ring is open. So opening of cyclopropane ring for the release the angle strain. So you can, if both are symmetrical, you can open at any side. So it opens. So what happen? Here is the negative charge, and this carbon, after this there is a formation of carbonyl carbon. Again there is a OH. So finally just need a H plus. So pick up the proton from solvent. So overall what happened? So formation of carboxylic acid derivative. So this is the mechanism of Favorsky rearrangement. I repeat again, it is alpha carbon. In a first step there is an abstraction of proton, formation of carbanion. The negative carbon will attack on the another alpha carbon because of alpha carbon having the leaving group. That's why attack is more favored, and formation of cyclopropanone ring as an intermediate. So due to smaller ring size and carbonyl carbon, there is a high angle strain and it is an instability. So that's why this intermediate accept the OH minus. When OH minus attack on carbonyl carbon, there is a formation of O negative. This will back and open the cyclopropanone ring. So due to this, there is a ring contraction. Means this carbonyl carbon is goes outside, and there is a formation of 5-member ring. So this is all about the mechanism. Next example is, suppose same example, here is a Cl, but if we use here base CH3ONa, sodium methoxide, so O negative. So what happened first? There is a CH3O minus is the alkoxide, is the methoxide, abstract the proton, formation of carbanion, the carbanion will attack on another alpha position and loss of Cl minus. When Cl minus is lost, there is a formation of cyclopropanone ring. When cyclopropanone ring is formed, the methoxide is present. This methoxide attack on carbonyl carbon, there is a delocalization. O negative and here OCH3. Here is the OCH3. So what is the last step? There is a ring opening. You can open this side or this side if symmetrical carbons. If unsymmetrical carbons, both the carbons are unsymmetrical, both carbons are different, so open that side where less substituents are present. So after that, what happened? Okay, this side we open, so this side having, there is a carbonyl carbon back, OCH3, so ester, formation of ester. So this way we can use another reaction for same. Suppose we used RNH2. If we use RNH2 amine, so same thing is happen, mechanism is same. So product is amide. Product is NHR. Product is, if RNH2 is used. If NH3 is used, you can directly C double bond O NH2. It depends on which type of amine is used. So this is the mechanism of Favorsky rearrangement. Okay, another example, it is different example. So here it is not a cyclic ketone, it is the unsymmetrical ketone, cyclohexyl ring and CH3, both are different. It is a, so this is the alpha position having the Cl. Okay, so this alpha position having the Cl, that means base abstract the proton from this alpha position. So what is the first step? In a first step, there is an abstraction of proton and in second, this will attack on another alpha position and formation of cyclopropanone ring. Base is used, here hydroxide is used. So it will attack on carbonyl carbon. It will attack on carbonyl carbon. And then we get O negative, here is the OH. Okay. And last step, you know, there is a ring opening. So when this comes here, so we have the two routes, either open here or open here, which is more. So when ring is open, suppose if you consider ring open here, then what we get? Negative. Suppose this is the A route, okay, A route. Suppose we open here, okay, this is a B route, then what happen? So we are getting two different, which is most, so carbanion is formed, this will abstract the proton. So which is most stable carbanion? If you see here, here is a more substituted. So plus I effect destabilize the carbanion and stabilize the carbocation, and minus I effect stabilize the carbanion and destabilize the carbocation. You well about it, we know about it. But here there is a no plus I. Here is a, if you see here, only single carbon. So less plus I, here more plus I. So as compared to this will destabilize, less stable. So most stable carbanion is formed. That's why if unsymmetrical ketone is there, that time open the ring in which that side where the less substituents are present, less number of substituents are present. So in a cyclopropanone ring, open the ring at that side where the less substituents are present. So here, if you see here, there is a no substituent, but here these two bonds consider as a two substituents. Okay, so here two substituent, here no substituent. Okay, less substituent. So that's why B route is more convenient, B route is more stable. So that's why we open the ring here. And last, there is a H plus protonation. So we get CH2 converts into CH3 is the product. So this is all about the Favorsky rearrangement. Okay. So we're going to discuss another one is Claisen rearrangement. Claisen rearrangement. Okay, so what is a Claisen rearrangement? We're going to discuss. So basically it is a 3,3 sigma tropic, 3,3 sigma tropic rearrangement. Sometime question asked in MCQ. Okay, Claisen rearrangement is, it is a 3,3 sigma tropic rearrangement. So in that rearrangement, okay, allyl vinyl ether, allyl vinyl ether used as a starting material. Okay, allyl vinyl ether. What is the allyl vinyl ether? Oxygen. Okay, suppose here two carbons. Okay, allyl position means this is the allyl position. This is the, okay, so this is double bond, this is the allyl position, and this one is the vinyl position. This wheel is the vinyl position. So it is a 3,3 sigma tropic. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 3,3 sigma tropic rearrangement. In that rearrangement, what happened? In that rearrangement, what happened? So here the substituents are possible. Okay, so we can write this as a, okay, so in presence of heating, in presence of heat or light, basically it is a thermal reaction. So what happened? This double bond goes here. It is a shifting of bonds. It is a shifting, it is just rearrangement. So it is a 3,3 rearrangement. Why? Or it is a 3,3 sigma tropic. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 3 items this side and 3 items this side. So after this, what happened? Here is a formation of carbanion and double bond. Okay, this is single bond. Okay, this one is a single bond. Here is a substituent may present or not. After that, formation of single bond. Single bond converts into, double bond converts into single bond. Again, it will convert into double bond. So formation of ketone. Formation of ketone, and it is the beta gamma. So, sorry, 1, 2, okay, 1, this one. Okay, this is the correct product. So formation of alpha beta unsaturated, and the product is, it is the gamma delta. This one is alpha, beta, here is a gamma delta. So formation of gamma delta unsaturated ketone. Gamma delta unsaturated ketone is the product of Claisen rearrangement. So the key points of this rearrangement is The allyl vinyl ether is used as a starting material. It is a 3,3 sigma tropic rearrangement, and when it rearranged, the product is gamma delta unsaturated ketone is the product. Okay. Examples are suppose aromatic system is used. Okay, this is the example. Again, it is the vinyl position. This is the vinyl, and this is the allyl position. This is the allyl, means double bond नंतर ही एक पोझिशन असेल आणि तिथं सबस्टँट असेल त्याला अलील म्हणतात. डायरेक्ट डबल बॉन्डर असेल तर त्याला म्हणतात विनिल पोझिशन म्हणतात, विनिल ग्रुप म्हणतात. ओके, सो व्हॉट हॅपन हिअर, दिस विल अटॅक हिअर, this comes here and formation of double bond. So what we get, here is the double bond, 1 2 3. So alpha, beta, gamma, delta. Okay, so after that here is the hydrogen. In case of aromatic, here is the hydrogen, it comes, shows tautomerism, so re-aromatization, again it is a re-aromatization. And what form here, formation of hydroxy group. So ketone is not a product. Okay, so ketone is not a product in case of aromatic substituent. The aromatic नसेल तर ketone फॉर्म होतो, पण याचं टॉटोमेरिझम मध्ये तो कीटोनचं कन्वर्जन हायड्रॉक्सी मध्ये होऊन जातं रिअरोमॅटायझेशन मध्ये, म्हणून प्रोडक्ट असतो हायड्रॉक्सी ग्रुप. सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट दी Claisen rearrangement. Okay. You try mechanism at home of this. Here is a OMe, methoxy group is present. Okay. So what is the product here? Formation of is the product. This is the product. So you try mechanism at home. So this is all about the rearrangement reactions. All rearrangement reactions are finished. Curtius again given, we will also explain in detail what is a Curtius rearrangement. Okay, so all the rearrangements are finished here, chapter is finished here. So okay, so rearrangements are finished here. We will discuss the another point, another chapter